Hi everyone, Kane's here. So I'm making a multiplayer football game and this is Devlog number 3. In this episode, I'm going to be adding various features and improvements to my game. So yeah, let's go. First of all, I just want to announce that I finally decided an official name for this project. It's gonna be... whatever you probably already know from the title of this video is Reccos. What does it mean, you might ask? Well, just spell it backwards. Pretty smart, right? Nobody cares. Okay, let's get back to the video. So we all agree that jump pads are cool. Since we already have a bunch of obstacles laying around the field, having some of these pads would make it so much more fun to jump around and allow shortcuts. So first of all, I added a carpet. Then I made particles emitting from it using, of course, Unity's particle system, a great system for making particles for your game. Finally, I used post-processing to make it glow. Then I made it even brighter. Nice. I wrote a script to make it add a force to any rigid body that collides with the jump pads, and now it even works with both the ball and the players. You know what else is cool? Jetpack, and that's the next feature I'm gonna add to the game. So this is the first prototype of the new Jetpack power-up variant. It works, but the acceleration is really slow and you barely take off from the ground, so I'm going to increase the force of the jetpack by a bit. Okay, I accidentally turned Albine into a rocket. To fix this, I made it so that the jetpack force will decrease the higher you are above the ground. However, a new problem arises. If you fly in the air for too long, you will start losing momentum and fall back down. After many head scratching, I found the perfect solution. I set a height limit, and whenever the player reaches that limit, the Y velocity will be set to 0 and the player basically floats. It feels really nice to control the jetpack now. If you want a tutorial for this, let me know in the comments. So you might have noticed this in the last clip, and yes, I've replaced the dull looking basic sphere in Unity and added a texture to it so it looks more like an actual soccer ball. I found this free texture map of a soccer ball on the internet and it was exactly what I was finding. But when I imported the texture into Unity, some part of the ball is messed up due to weird texture wrapping, and I had to tweak the texture so many times in order to make it work properly. After looking for a solution on Google, I've learned that this problem is due to how Unity shaders works and not because of my texture. So I ended up writing an entire custom shader from scratch and it took me a lot of time. Nah, I'm just kidding. I took this person's code and put it into my game. And the ball texture is working just fine now. Thank you, Faffer. You are very cool. Lastly, I've made some changes to power up, specifically the double jump. The second jump used to be quite weird. Sometimes it pushes you up a lot and sometimes the velocity change is really small. So I tweaked the code a bit and now the second jump is more obvious and feel much better to use. I also added small particles that popped up when you collect a power-up to make it feel more responsive and obvious that you just pick up one. Okay, that's everything I have to showcase in this video. Thanks for sticking around until this part. I shall see you next time and goodbye.